Hi, I'm Kevin, and today I will show you how to quickly measure creepage and clearance distance in a 3D CAD assembly using ValiCAD. These checks are critical for electrical safety, and with ValiCAD, you can do them automatically, saving hours of manual work. Now let's move into a quick tutorial using RealCAD. So, starting from this PCB design, you can see a good layout of this PCB. This is, I believe, it's a solar energy charger, and there are 4 clips, 2 on top, 2 on bottom, that kind of provide energy to the device, and the panel of the input, the solar panel. So what you can see here, they have 4 clips here, 2 on top, 2 on bottom. And it's pretty smart that the designers put this metal reinforcement here for clip. So when you plug in and plug out, this can provide extra strength to the clips. However, after a second thought, I think there may be some creepage distance, creepage isolation risk here, from the pin, upper pin through this metal, and then to the lower pin. So I have some creepage isolation concern here that I want to measure it. And here's where the ValiCAD can help quickly. So if I pull this ValiCAD, as you can see here, I'm going to reset all the selections here. Clean all the selections here. So always start from select step file, the largest button here, and you select the step file. You have to load assembly here. So once you load it, it will come as a collapsed view, so I can do that again for you. Select this, it will say step selected, click load assembly. That's what I'm doing now. There it is. So it should appear here. So only the named parts can be measured. So you have to name the parts before you output the step file. So this will help you select the right part here. So the first we need to select the 2 conductors, conductive parts here. So the first part I know is this one. Well, the second part I know is here. So in this ValiCAD, I'm just going to select the first one here and the second one here. So once you drag it to the right place, it will disappear from the assembly tree to avoid double selection. And for isolation part, here it is. This is isolation part. And you may select multiple parts. For example, the board, if you want to select, you can select. For isolation sites, you can add many parts, as many as you want. But for demonstration today, I'm only adding 1. And the other thing is for setting up the analysis parameters. As you can see here, the default is assembly, and always start from assembly. Assembly give you quick feedback. It will tell you, give you a rough estimation what it is, and sometimes it's already good enough, especially for creepage. It's good enough, but PCB give you the finest measurement, and I can explain you those parameters. For example, if I go to PCB, those numbers are getting smaller, and go back to assembly, those numbers are getting larger. So surface deflection here, for example, if you are curious what it is, it's surface detail tolerance. So it can help you capture the curvature of surface. And isolation expansion here is just if you select multiple parts here, for example, and those isolation parts have a tiny gap, and you want to close those gaps to form a same one single isolation part. This is the gap kind of estimation. If your gap is 0.5, it will be captured by this 0.51 here. And contact tolerance, kind of critical for creepage here, is between conductor and the isolation part, there may be a tiny gap in your CAD that kind of maybe on purpose. You may on purposely keep that because for fitting purpose you may have that gap, but in reality it may contact. So you can set up that value as well. So in my situation, I'm just going to be more accurate here, since I think the designer did not put any gap here, but I'm going to put 0.02 here for just give me some safe margin here, and I will start running. Oh, you need to log in first. So I'm going to have my email here, gmail.com, and have to add password. So you need to sign in to download the app from the web, and it's the same email and password that after you download the app you use it to log in. So this will give you a token to run, and token will expire for a certain period of time, but this is free for now. So after I select that, it will take some time to get new token. Well, actually, it got a new token, and you can see it's working. Please keep the app open. It's running, so don't kill it. Its progress is dead. Don't kill it. You can hit the cancel here to kill it during the running, but let's just restart the process again. So during this time, during the app is running, it's really quick, but I'm going to show you can sign in here, view, you can show result, different theme you like, edit for selection, reset layout, file for open, and other recent files you want to check. Okay, let's see. It's running, should be pretty quick. Yeah, there it is. So you can see the result is shown here. If you don't see this result, always go here. There's a in view. There's a result panel here that you can open the result. Okay, so the distance we measure is 5.819. Okay, and there's a picture here. The isolation part is set as semi-transparent, and you can see the two conductive parts here. The red line shows the creepage measurement. So what does that mean? That may be confusing, but let's go back to the CAD. And I want to isolate just this part, okay? So, okay, I'm going to rotate this a little bit. Okay, I think I rotate it upward. Move it up. Alright, now if I show the picture, it will make sense. So, yeah, the path seems from the bottom of the clip. It goes from here through this step and going down to where the pin touching the case of the clip. Okay, that's very interesting because, to be honest, in the beginning I thought the shortest creepage part may go from the front view here, travel through the pin to the metal reinforcement directly. Alright, so yeah, that's a quick measurement as you can see here. Well, that's all I have today pretty much, and if you like to try this yourself, check out ValiCAD in the description below, and I will be posting more detailed tutorials soon on how to handle different assembly and PCBs. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.